Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live after 5 a.m. Can I get a hoot hoot? That was weak. All right, we are ready to go. This GUI is not quite finished yet, so I'm going to do a couple other little touches to it to show you how to do it. This is how we do it. Oh, yeah, here we go. So what we want to do here is this looks kind of stupid down here at the bottom. Are you with me on that? So this button is not finished yet. It's not named. You always want to rename your buttons. I'm going to call this one BTN Voice. Thank you. You want to then go ahead and set the parameters of it. You don't need any fonts. Your height is going to be 60 by 60, and your width is 60. Everybody know how to do this? Who knows how to do this now? Okay, pretty easy, right? Not that hard. I'm going to change the shape to an oval. I don't need any text on it, and I'm going to go get an image. And you go find an image online, and and one voice looks like that, a microphone, and you hit OK, and you hit OK. Now those buttons are not shifted to the center. Are you with me on that? How do I do that? Okay, you need to go to the horizontal arrangements that it's sitting in, click on it, go to Align Horizontal, and click on Center. Who knows how to do that now? Okay, was that hard? No, that is why we use horizontal arrangements. They allow us to center, set them to the right, set them to the left. They allow us to have control of our buttons to make our GUI look professional. Are you with me on that? So get used to using arrangements. They are phenomenal, and it's going to help you become professional. The last thing I want to do is just go to a screen one, put in a really cool background. So I'm going to go to my background image, and I'm going to choose this cool background here. I'm going to hit OK. It's going to throw a background in there for me. Wait for it. Wait for it. Skadoosh. Okay. Now, this, what's so funny? Skadoosh. That's right. So I want to go to my canvas now, and so that it's not just white, I want to see through it. So I'm going to go background colors, none, and now I can see through it. Is this starting to look cooler? Yeah, it is. Okay. Starting to look much, much better. Okay. I don't like this square here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and change that out. I'm going to change that image out. So I'll show you how to change an image out. Let's go find a trash can that is round. Or how about this one here? Okay, see how it's round? And I'm going to hit OK. And now I have a round button down there. And if I wanted to make this one round, I really could, but I'm not. So now let's make sure we have the invisible components, because if you don't have these invisible components down here, when you go to program, you can't get this to work. Are you with me? That's why you have to set your GUI first. So camera one, speech recognizer, text to speech. I'm missing one thing here. I'm going to go down to my sensors, and I'm going to throw in there an accelerometer. I'm going to show you how to do an accelerometer. What we're going to do is we're going to shake it and clear the screen. Have you guys ever seen an Etch-a-Sketch before? Okay. By the way, have you ever seen YouTube videos on Etch-a-Sketch? It's crazy. Those people can do like New York City skylines and stuff. They're freaking unbelievable. Watch it. It's nuts. Okay. All right. So now, as long as I named everything, and I'm not really going to name all these because I know what the speech recognizer is there for. I know what the text to speech is there for. I know what I only have one of them. I know, does everyone know what the camera is going to do? Okay, it's probably going to take the picture. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not really going to name all those, but you need to make sure you named all these buttons. BTN red, BTN green, BTN blue. Blake is the man. Get a piece of candy, brother. You are the man. Do you guys know Blake? Everybody say hi to Blake. Blake's the man. Tu eres el hombre? It did? That stinks to be you today. Sorry. Okay. So who has a GUI set like this? Are we cool? Are we ready to move on? Because if you don't have a GUI like this, what? Okay, I'm going to give you my GUI when this is done, all right? Okay, let me pause the tape for Liberty. Liberty, say hi to the camera. Hi. Okay, we're going to and we are back from our station identification, and we are here to rock and roll. Are you ready? What's that? Okay, you have to get those on the bottom. What's that? Okay, go to sensors. It's in sensors, accelerometer, right there in sensors. My other ones were basically found in media. Your camera's in media, your speech recognizer's in media, your text-to-speech is in media, yada, 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 okay? Who knows how to do that now? We good? Ready to move on? Your GUI has, this is why I'm taking 5 minutes here. Your GUI has to be set before you go into coding. If it's not, you're not going to be able to use that camera. That camera won't be there. Okay? Are we ready to code? Can you guys see this all right? You want to turn the light off? Can you turn the light off for me? I'll give you a piece of candy if you turn that light off. Yeah. You need, are you looking at your, no, not all of them. It's like pitch dark in here. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Can you guys see that better? Okay. You need a camera to take the picture. You need a speech recognizer for your voice recognition. You need, I like text to speech. That's my favorite one. I love Siri. Okay, so I'm going to have Siri come on and say, hey, change the pen color to blue. Oh, thank you, Siri. All right. And then we have an accelerometer in there. That's, you're going to shake it and clear the screen like an Etch-a-Sketch. Those are the 4 you need. Accelerometer is in sensors. Go to your sensors drawer, look for it. The others are found in media. Go to your media file. Thumbs up. You know how to do this now. Thumbs up if you're cool with building your GUI. Just drag it into your screen and let it go. Don't skip, don't miss your screen. Just drag it to the center of your screen, it'll go to the bottom. Okay. You're probably dragging it like if I would drag this like way over here or down here, it won't go. You see that? So you got to just put it in your screen. Okay, we ready to go? Thumbs up, ready to rock and roll. Who's ready to code? Remember what the video said about coding. Do you have to be a genius to learn how to code? No. Did you have to be a genius to learn how to read? No. Did you have to be a genius to learn how to do math? No. Can you learn how to do all that stuff? Can you learn a different language? Spanish, French, German, Russian? Can you learn Italian? Can you learn all those languages? Yeah, then guess what? You can learn how to code too, and it's really not that hard. Now, here's my tips to beginning programmers. Are you with me? Everybody look up here. My tip to beginning programmers is this. This GUI is now your checklist. Okay? Does anything on this checklist work? No. We have to get everything on the checklist to work. I want to get this red button to work. I want to get the green button to work. I want to get the blue button to work. I want to get the canvas to work. I want to get the eraser button to work. I want to get the camera button to work. And I want to get this voice recognition button to work. That's how you do it. You just go one at a time. Go through your checklist and get this to work. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. The second tip that I can give you is role play it. If you were to pick up this app, here you go. Here's my app, right? Which button am I more likely to work on first? What's the most important button? Camera button, right? So let's get the camera button to work first. Are you with me? And then we'll just go right down the line using this as a checklist to get every one of these to work. Are you with me on that? So role play it. So pick it up and say, what would you do? Oh, I'd probably hit the camera button. I would take a selfie, put myself on the canvas, right? Say it to yourself what's going to happen. I'm going to, what are you going to do? Press the, which button? Camera button. What's going to happen? It's going to, what's going to take a picture? No. What actually takes the picture? The camera, right? Say it to yourself. The camera takes the picture, right? And then I want to take the picture and put it where? put the picture on my canvas. Right? Very good, Nora. Get yourself a piece of candy. Okay? By the way, I know it's spelled differently, but I love Nora Jones. So I think of you every time I think of Nora. I think of Nora Jones every time I think of you. Nora Jones, she's an excellent singer. Look her up. She's pretty good. Okay? So we take the picture, put it on the canvas, right? Then what should happen? Role play. What are you probably going to do? What? Okay, I'm going to look at the picture. Right. My picture's on there. I look great. Thank you. Pick a color. I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to pick red, green, or blue. And then what am I going to do? Draw on it. How am I going to draw on it? With your finger, right? And your finger is going to swipe on the canvas. So it's going to be a finger swipe, right? And then what? I don't like what I drew. Then what am I going to do? Hit the erase button. Or shake it. I'll teach you how to shake it. Or hit the erase button, right? And then the last button we'll get to is an upgrade day. We'll do the voice and say change pen color to red, change pen color to blue. Erase. Siri, erase my cameras. Okay? Are you with me on that? So do you see how I did that? Was that hard? Was that impossible to think about or to think that way? No. All right, so here we go. Blocks. So first button we're going to hit is take a camera. Click on it. So I'm going to go to, do you guys see how I did that? I'll do it again slowly. Watch up here. I'm going to go to my camera button, BTN camera. I'm clicking on it. This gives me all my options of that camera button. Are you with me? And if you scroll through there and read through there, do you want a long click? Do you want lost focus? Do you want touch down, touch up? I want a click. When I click the button, what should happen? What should take the picture? So where am I going to go to now? I'm going to go to the camera. I'm going to say, hey, camera, I want you to take a picture. Was that hard? No. You just took a picture. It was that easy. Yes, ma'am. Because you clicked on the camera, not the BTN camera button. Yes, ma'am. No, you go to projects, import projects, and you go to Yoshi, and you find that DigitalDoodle.aia. Okay. So I just called camera 1. I clicked on the button. I told the button to call the camera, and take a picture. Was that hard? No. All right, now, there's only one tricky thing here. Okay, let's go back to camera 1. Once you learn this once, it's pretty easy, and there's a lot of other things that work like this. Do you see this big orange thing here? After I'm done taking the picture, you have to tell it to do something. Do you want to put it in a file? Do you want to share it with Facebook? What do you want to do? Are you with me? So you have to command it to, after you're done taking the picture. Do you want to save it to your phone? Right? Do you want to save it to your photos library? What do you want to do? So now you have to specify, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Put it on the canvas. Good. So now I'm going to go to my canvas, CNV My Photo Canvas, right? And I'm going to say, hey, canvas, go and set your background image to, guess what? This little image right here. Okay? Now, can everybody look up here? Do you guys see this little orange coin here sitting above here? Everybody see that? Thumbs up if you see it. Okay? Anytime you see those, it's kind of like Mario. Go and hit your head in there. You guys ever played Mario before? And you kind of hit those coins and you see what's in there. You want to go see what's in there every time. So go put your mouse over it and get the image. I want to say, hey, camera, whatever image you just took, when you took that picture and you saved it, that's the image that I want to go to my camera. Cool? So do you see how I got that out of there and I put that in that little puzzle piece? Do you guys see how these puzzle pieces fit together? Do you guys see that? Guess what? If I would leave that there, I'm going to have an error. See these little error messages down here? Pay attention to these little warnings here. Guess what? If I leave that off, guess what that is? That's an error. Not going to work. Guess what you got to do? Just puzzle piece it together. Those errors go away. I'm cool. I'm ready to rock and roll. Thumbs up. You know what you're doing. Was it as hard as you thought it was going to be? No. Okay. Help each other out. You guys get candy for helping them, okay? If you guys ever can help your teammates out, help them out. We're all in this together. You two girls right here, Liberty and what's your names with the great ears? Alexis. I'll give you, once you get that set, I'll give you my GUI. You guys can watch this video and get it set tonight. Yeah. Hmm? You need help? With what? Yeah, you got it. You're good. All right, so now we have something working here, right? So let me show you how to test it with your device, okay? This is called an AI companion. This was a test question, right? What is an AI companion? An AI companion is any Android device capable of holding the AI software, okay? I downloaded the MIT software. You guys should see an icon just like this right here. You should see this exact same icon on your Android device. So let's go ahead and start your device up. Doesn't work, hold the button in on the top right, hold it down, and it should start. Guys, if they're not charging, you need to go ahead and physically plug them into the outlet and get them to charge. Okay? So now, you need to locate, go to your app store, your apps, and everyone in here needs to locate the MIT software, which, ironically, I don't have. That's crazy. You have it. So I'm going to go to my Play Store right now, and let's go back to my designer. So this button right here works, and we put a picture here on the canvas. Now what should we do? We want to color it. Okay, so let's go to your blocks. BTN red. When you click on BTN red, what do we want to do? I want to change the pen color. Where is the pen color getting changed at? What are we doing? So I want to go to my canvas, and inside of canvas, I want to go ahead and set the paint color. And then up here, these are cool boxes. Will you guys go up here and look through these boxes real quick? You've got control boxes with if-then statements. You got logic, true, false, not, equal to. You got text. If you ever want to do strings, tell it to say something. You're going to use text. List. I'll show you how to do lists. They're more advanced. Colors. Guess what? Color we need. We need red. So you're going to get the red and say, hey, change it to red. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think that changing the green and blue button are going to be similar to this, but just changing it to a different color? Yeah, logically it's the same. So watch this. Everybody look up here. Everybody stop what you're doing. Look up here. Watch how easy this is. This is why I go so fast, because you guys don't learn how. You got to work smarter, not harder, right? Watch this. Everybody look up here. You're not looking up here. You're not looking up here. Can you get her on the right? The whole class is waiting on you. Can you look up here? Okay, watch. Ready? Right click, duplicate. Right click, duplicate. Guess what I'm going to do now? Yep. BTN red goes to green. This color right here goes to green. This BTN red goes to blue. This color right here goes to blue. Was that hard? No. Do that. Do you see how I teach you how to work smarter, not harder? Work efficiently. Yes. you go to colors. I want you guys to take a little bit of time and go through all these built-in functions up here. Go through your control, logic, math, text, list, colors, variables. I'm going to show you how to do variables here. Procedures. I'm going to show you how to do procedures this year. Yes. The first green one? Yeah, go help her. Get a piece of candy for helping her. This is how you get candy in this class. You help people out. What's going on? Are you none of your tablets work? Now, trick question. Can I paint on my picture with red, blue, and green? Who thinks you can? Who thinks you cannot? You're right, you cannot. Why? Yeah. That's right. I never told it how to paint and paint. All I did was change the color. I didn't say, hey, you can now paint, right? So I have to tell my canvas to paint. So here we go, down to canvas. A finger swipe is really a drag. Are you with me on that? So you want to go get your canvas, my photo drag event. Okay? And guess what I'm really drawing when I drag? I'm really drawing a line. Okay? Now look at this line. It takes in an XY, X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Every line, you guys remember that in math, takes 4 points, 2 coordinate points, an XY, X1, Y1, and you draw it to an X2, Y2. Who remembers that in math? Okay? Pay attention in your math class. It will help you in computer science. Tell all your math teachers to thank me today. So, this X1 is your previous X that you were at. Go get it. This Y1 is this previous Y you were at. Anyone want to guess at the X2 and Y2? Nine minutes left. We want to go to the current X and the current Y. Okay? So you want to start at previous X, previous Y, draw it to the current X, current Y. So wherever you drop your finger, drag it to the next point. That's where you would draw a line. How we doing? How we doing? Good? Am I going too fast? This is why I have videos, right? If you do miss it, guess what you can do? Watch the video, right? Now, run it. It should draw the line with your specified color. If you do not specify color, guess what color it will be? Black. It will default to black. If you don't change it, it will stay black. Okay? Test it out. Somebody give me a thumbs up if it works. Let's go back to my checklist, right? The camera button works, right? The red button works, right? Green works, blue works, canvas works. Can we draw on the canvas? What's next? Erase it. Okay, here we go. Let's go and erase it. This is really simple. BTN erase, click. Would that do anything if I just click on the erase button? No, nothing until you put something inside there, right? What do I want to erase? The canvas. Very good. Why do I ask those simple questions? No, I don't care if you're paying attention or not. You have the video, right? I ask that question because if you can say, I want to erase the canvas, I now know where to look in my blocks. Are you with me? I now know to go back to my canvas, my photo, and I look for something that will erase it. Aha. Do you see it? Clear. Done. You hit the erase button, guess what will happen? It will clear the canvas. Okay? Now I put an accelerometer in here, right? Because I want you to shake it. Let's go to the accelerometer. And when you shake it, what do you want to do? Clear it. Okay. Cool. Was that hard? No. Okay, we got a few minutes left. Let's start to do the voice. Do we want to start doing voice today, or was this too much for today? Do you want to start the voice? All right, let's start the voice. All right. So what button starts the voice? Speech button, right? So your voice button, BTN voice, click it. When you click it, you're going to call your speech recognizer to get the speech. What did he say? Change color to red. So you're going to call your speech recognizer to get the text. Guess what speech is? Speech really is words. Words are really text. Are you with me? That's why it says get text. With me here? Now, just like the camera, you're going to say after you're done getting the text. This is just like the camera here. You take the picture. After you take the picture, what are you going to do? So here we're going to say get the text. It's going to record what you said, right? Beep, beep. Record. Now you got to figure out what you said. Did they say Mr. Richter's awesome? Did they say clear? Did they say, I mean, how many different things can they say? Millions, billions, right? So now this is where our built-in functions come into play. Go up to your control box and get an if statement. Okay? Thumbs up if you got an if. If. Now you need a logical equal to. So if this green equal to sign, that's in logic. By the way, do you guys see how these are color coded up here? So like if you ever see something green, go look in your green box. If you see something blue, go look in your blue list box. You with me? Pay attention to color coding. So now I'm going to say if this text result is equal to clear. By the way, I learned the hard way. Do not capitalize things for Siri. Siri cannot tell if you said clear with a capital C or if I said clear with a lowercase c. Are you with me? That clear is in the text box. It's purple or red or whatever it is, maroon. And go grab a little quote box. See the quotes? First box in there, see the quotes? You guys see the quotes? Okay. Now, I've got 3 minutes left. I want to show you how to do one more important thing today. I know I'm giving you a lot, but I'm going to show you a lot in this very first video. I'm going to show you how to do a procedure, right? I'm going to take this procedure and I'm going to call clear my screen or clear my canvas. Since it is a canvas, I'll call it clear my canvas, okay? Now, you see where this says clear my canvas? I'm going to take that out of there, and I don't need this anymore. And what I'm going to do now is go to my procedure and call clear my canvas. Okay? And then down here, guess what I have to do? If they say clear, I want to call this clear my canvas, and it will clear my canvas. Are you with me? So now, all three of these, this guy, and this guy, all point to the same procedure. So I only have to do the procedure once, write it one time, and I can use it a million times. What do we call that? Working smarter, not harder. You with me on that? Let's say you were making a Pac-Man game, and Pac-Man would move. How many times can Pac-Man move up, down, left, and right? A million? Are you with me? How many times can Pac-Man move left, right, up, and right? Infinite, right? So what you would do is create a procedure to go up, a procedure to go down, a procedure to go left, a procedure to go right. And then when you're running the clock, all you have to do is find out, is he going up, down, left, or right, and then call that procedure and do it. So you write that procedure once. How many times can I use it and do it? 1,000,000, right? Okay. So this is pretty cool. You just populated this procedure. Now notice this call. Now notice here, there's clear my canvas. Watch this. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more procedure. You ready? And I'm going to call it yada yada. Notice that yada yada wasn't there. Yada yada. But now guess what I can call in here? I can call yada yada. It's now in here. Okay. You with me on that? So you drag a procedure out, you give it a name, and then it'll populate this procedure box, and now you can go do it. And then this procedure inside of here, okay, I can do whatever I wanted to do. Okay? I think that's enough for today. Are you good? Are you behind? You got a bad look on your face. Yeah. You're good? You with me? 31 minutes, 17-second video. You can watch.